don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're over here at the pond. It rained so much last night. We got about 5 inches of rain. This pond is completely full, so any more rain and she's gonna overfill, which we love. We've had a really hard time with conserving water this year. We've been in a drought, so to see the pond this full this morning really makes my heart happy.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it this full in a couple of years probably.
Because we got so much rain, we really can't do anything. We were painting the roof before. The roof's soaked, can't paint that. It's just gonna take time to dry because we're in and out of showers all day.
It's supposed to rain the next couple days.
Yeah, and then we're about to go up to the shop and talk to you guys about the shop, and it's a mushy gushy mess over there, so definitely can't do much over there. So we're kind of at a standstill. We're also waiting for building plans and getting quotes on like trusses and the roof and all of that for the shop, so we're kind of at a standstill right now. We figured we would take you along, do a little mini property update, all the projects that we have going on, and then answer all you guys' question about the shop, because that's the big thing that we've been doing recently is building Cody's shop. So
I'm starting to.
Yeah. All right, let's get to it.
So yeah, like Summer said, the pond is really full right now. We really haven't seen it this full in a couple of years. Typically the dock is at most flat, if not going in a downward angle, and it's actually going up right now. So super, super crazy. If we wouldn't have added some dirt on that backside over there, it probably would be overflowing right now, but that used to be the overflow. We raised up the ground a little bit, and now we're getting close to overflowing over here, and I'm hoping it will. If we get probably just 2 to 3 more inches of rain, it should overflow. Very exciting.
We've seen some pretty large fish recently, a ton of minnows. We think that some babies have spawned.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we just put another catfish in there the other day. I've seen a couple little bass swimming in there, and I saw what looked like a baby minnow swimming in there yesterday. I'm hoping that some of the minnows have started to spawn and everything, but we definitely see a lot less minnows than we did. We know the fish have been eating good, and we need to put some more minnows in there. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more of those here in the fall.
We've had 2 large trees falls recently. We've had 2 large trees fall. I don't know why that sounds so weird to me. And then one that's down the trail. I don't want to walk down there right now just because there's a ton of ticks, and I do not have snake boots on. I have tennis shoes on, but we're definitely going to, they're both very curved, so we can't really use them for sawmill wood. So I think we're going to end up chopping them up and then using them for firewood this upcoming winter. But that's a big project that we have to undertake, is getting them all chopped up. They're very, very, very large trees, and the one that is blocking the path down there, we can bring a tractor down there. We thought about moving it. We're just gonna have to chop it up where it's at and then haul it back up to the mill. So that's kind of the update with that. We've just left them where we haven't been going down to the creek a ton, so we're not too concerned about it. You ready to go up there, show them our garden?
Sure.
My little poor excuse for a garden. The girls are doing great. However, they have been picking on each other a little bit this year, so we ended up getting them some glasses and some, what are they called? Oh, I forgot it. Saddles. Those are going to come in tomorrow, so you'll probably see that in the next video. That'll just kind of help them keep from picking on each other so much. Where we left you guys in our last video was on Cody's birthday. We went up there to do more work on the roof, and we realized that all the paint had bled. He has since gone up there, repainted, and fixed all of that. It just wasn't, he did film a little bit, but it wasn't like a heavy documented process just because of the time. Like you really had to like get up there and get it done in a short amount of time. So yeah, we just kind of did it off camera.
Yeah, it just didn't have enough time to cure the first time around before it condensated at night, and then it rained, I think, the next day or the day after. So just had to add some more coats to it and let it actually dry all the way.
But I really wanted to come up here to show you our garden, which looks a little funny right now, so let's go inside. If you don't know, our dog got really sick this past year, and we just did not get seedlings done in time. It just wasn't a priority for us, but I really, really wanted to garden. So I tried to get seedlings somewhat completed, but I was way too late in the season, and they all died. We went up to the local Rural King. We picked up some discounted plants, got them in the ground. There's only 9 of them, but it is enough of a garden to keep me content for the year, and we'll just kind of see how they turn out. I know that we are a little bit late this year, but You're probably wondering, what is this gigantic tent that's covering them? Well, when we did transplant them, it was super, super hot out, and we were going to either get consecutive sun beating down or heavy, heavy rain. And you really kind of want to like baby them when you transplant them, so that way you don't put them into shock. And this one over here, as you can tell, he's finally coming back to life, but he was in a little bit.
It was really droopy.
Yeah, he was a little bit in a shocked state. So Cody brought our Sunjoy canopy over and covered them up so that way they could somewhat recover before just exposing them straight to the elements. But speaking of Sunjoy, Sunjoy is actually our sponsor for today's video. So I'm going to move it on over to Cody so he can tell you all about the Sunjoy 11x11 pop-up gazebo.
Transform your yard into the ultimate outdoor oasis with the Sunjoy 11x11 pop-up gazebo that you see behind me. Whether you're needing to get out of the elements, enjoy a peaceful evening, or if you're going on a camping trip, this gazebo is the perfect setup. Its two-tier soft top design promotes better airflow, keeping you cool during hot summer days. And as the sun sets, the built-in LED lighting creates a cozy ambiance, perfect for evening gatherings. No need for extension cords or power outlets with the eco-friendly solar lights. Plus, with its powder-coated steel frame and UV-resistant canopy, this gazebo is built to withstand the elements and provide long-lasting use. Setup is a breeze with the pop-up design. No complicated instructions or tools are required. And with its lightweight construction, you can easily move it around your yard or take it with you wherever you go. This gazebo has been the perfect accessory on our homestead. A few weeks ago, the truck broke down and it was pouring rain. I popped up the gazebo and I was able to get the truck fixed without getting soaked. To get your own Sunjoy pop-up gazebo, check out the links in the description and use code CCU15 for a little bit off your purchase. Thanks so much to Sunjoy for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it. All right, now to talk about the fun part, the shop. All right, Summer asked you guys to post your questions that you had for our shop, so that's what we're going to be going over now. So our first question from, I don't know how to pronounce, RENNAMR, what type of shop you plan to build, size, cars, tractors? I guess a shipping container shop. I don't really know how else you would describe it, but
2 containers.
Basically, we have a container here. We're going to do the same foundation over here and put this container on that foundation, and then we're going to build a roof in between the two, and then a wall on the back and a wall on the front with the garage door. Yeah, pretty much a shipping container shop, but it's going to
look like a barn.
Yeah, the goal when it's done is to look like just an average old style barn, to where you have the shorter roofs on each end and then raised roof in the center. Basically, we want to have tall ceilings because I like to work on cars and stuff like that, so I want to be able to have like a 2-post car lift in there and be able to do the maintenance on all of our vehicles as well as build vehicles and stuff like that. So have to have tall ceilings, have to have a lot of storage. I mean, we're gonna have the boat, the camper, Summer's Jeep, my Jeep. I have the Cutlass in there I have to restore. We have the tractor right here, so we're definitely gonna need a lot of space. So as far as size goes, so it's gonna be a 30-foot open space in the middle, but when you account for both containers, that actually makes it 46. So it'll be 46 by 40. So I think it's about 1,800 square feet.
It is way larger than
pretty
our
close
home.
to that. So it's about 3 times the size of our house. But that's okay because we have a lot of toys and a lot of projects.
Need a lot of garage space, need little house space.
Yes.
It is really nasty out here.
It is. It's so humid.
Okay. Go this way. Tina says, what is a major project that you plan for in the workshop other than kitchen cabinets?
All kinds of stuff. So I have a 1993.
Oh, I was like way off over here. Sorry. Hold on. I'm just going to turn it back to Cody.
So I have a 1993 Jeep Grand Cherokee that we've kind of built to an off-road rig. Summer and I actually had our first date in that. So it's in that container right there. I got in an accident with it though, so it needs a little bit of work done to it. So we're going to be fixing that and building that. It's got the original 4-liter inline 6 Jeep engine in it, but I actually have a LS engine that I plan on building for it and swapping that into it. So all kinds of stuff with that. It's got long arms and big tires and all the goodies on it.
I'll put a picture of it right here.
And then I also have a 1968 Oldsmobile Cutlass in this container. So we still need to restore that too. It's pretty much all original still. I've disassembled a lot of it and organized all of it, and that's about it. That was like right before we moved from Texas to here. So it's all ready to be restored. Just need to put the money into it and have the space to be able to do it. So
yeah, we really just need a big concrete slab. That's like really the most important part.
Yeah, slab with the roof would be game changer for sure. And then we're going to be doing a lot of woodworking and stuff like that. a lot of metalworking, fabrication. So we'll put an area in here to be able to store our sawmill wood and all that good stuff too. Let it be able to air dry so we can actually use it and make stuff out of it.
Caitlin says, what color are you going to paint the workshop, and how happy is Cody about doing the workshop? And I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done.
You know, I haven't really considered color
Blue.
yet because that's like one of the last things on the list. Yeah, it's gonna be blue for now, but
yeah. I like blue. I think we should stick with blue. I don't really want a red barn. I know
no,
that's like the
I'm
cliche
definitely
red
not
barn.
gonna do red, but if we don't do blue, it's probably gonna be some sort of green to help
Yeah.
it blend in with the forest a little bit.
This is really heavy. Where's the shop located in relation to the house? It says Holes Grace.
So if you're going down our driveway, the shop is about 300-400 feet from the road down our driveway.
That's our driveway. Here's the shop.
And then the house is that way.
Yeah. Go through the gate
It's like
to the shop to
one
the house.
long rectangle.
Yeah. You'll be able to see the shop from the road, but not the house, which...
Well, yeah, you could probably see the shop in the winter, but
yeah,
I mean,
not right
I can't
now.
even see the road right now. So.
It's super, super thick.
Okay, next question is, where do you get the shipping containers from? We bought all of our containers from a company called usacontainer.co as the website. There's .co and .com. They're two different companies. I don't know what the deal is there, but we get ours from usacontainers.co. They've delivered all 4 of our containers.
They're great.
Yeah, I really like them because you can instantly get a quote and that's what you pay. So if you go look, it literally takes 2 seconds. They'll give you a quote and then that's what you pay. And the quote's good for like 30 days or something like that, 90 days. I don't remember. But really easy to work with, really fast, really straightforward. So that's just the first thing that popped up on Google whenever we bought our first one, and we had a good experience. So we just keep using them.
If you go back to the video where we got this container delivered, I have all of their information and how to, you know, contact them to get containers delivered and quoted. So you'll just have to check that video
and they don't
out.
have everything, but they have the majority of containers. So they have like the 20-foot, 40-foot, high cube, like the swing door side containers. They have all kinds of stuff. New,
and
used, one trip.
Too.
Yeah, they were always the best price too. So that's where we get them from.
So this container has been on the property before we even moved states. It was kind of pushed over here. And then if you've been here since the very beginning, before I even knew what vlogging was, we had already poured the foundation and got this container, you know, craned in and put on the foundation. And so we've been waiting to do this shop build for so long. If our restrictions allowed us to, we would have rather have built the shop and then lived in the shop in like a camper or something while we were building the house. Unfortunately, our restrictions did not allow for that. So we're very, very, very excited for this. This is something that we've wanted to do for a really long time. And it's a big reason why we're putting a pause on the house, because thinking about the amount of space that we could potentially have, we could do so much more with our home, put so much more detail into it, so much more craftsmanship. And so this is like a long awaited project that we are really excited to tackle, but you know what it is? It is an expensive project. So we've been getting quoted on trusses and like the roof system and just everything like that, because of course we want it to be incredibly safe. And so it's going to take a little bit, a lot of budgeting, a lot of planning out. And so just bear with us over the next few weeks as we figure this out. This is a completely new project for us. And so we are starting from ground one up. I just thought it would be fun to get on here, answer a couple of you guys' questions. Like I said, with all of the rain and how muggy it is, we don't really have a video for you guys this week, but we definitely will next week. And that's all.
If we missed anything, feel free to leave it in the comments.
And thanks for chatting with us. Sorry if this was a boring video to you, but
sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah, not every week is a hardcore work week. We're not superhumans, unfortunately.
Yeah, but just wait. We definitely got a lot of concrete and foundation videos coming up.
Yes. So, all right. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I always forget that.